man, the company pays his Buffalo Bill.
Born in this farmhouse in Scott County, Iowa in 1846, he began life with some dignity as William Frederick Cody. In 1854, his parents moved a little further west into Kansas, and William Frederick went with them. Soon, since an education in those days was a luxury, William Cody went to work for a freighting firm, Russell, Majors, and Waddell, at the age of 12. Russell, Majors, and Waddell in 1860, to meet the need for fast mail service, inaugurated the Pony Express. According to Alexander Majors, one of the owners of the Pony Express, young Bill Cody became one of their best riders. Cody once rode 384 miles without a stop, except for meals and to change horses, a record for the Pony Express. Then the advent of the telegraph ended the Pony Express. The Civil War came, and William Cody joined the Union Army and was mustered out in September 1865 at the age of 19. The young veteran was married the next year in March of 1866. He became a stage driver, then a hotel operator, a freighter, and scouted for the Army in various Indian campaigns. In 1867, Cody received a contract to provide meat for grading crews building the Kansas Pacific Railroad. Cody made a reputation. One shot equaled one buffalo. He reportedly killed 4,280 buffalo in an 18-month period. Now a famous hunter, Buffalo Bill acted as a guide for General Phil Sheridan and a group of prominent businessmen in 1871 shooting buffalo on the plains. In 1872, he was the guide for a party headed by the Grand Duke Alexis of Russia and including General George Armstrong Custer. The hunt hit the headlines in the eastern newspapers. Cody's name and reputation began to build in the east. Ned Buntline, shown here on the left with Cody and Texas Jack, could turn out a dime novel in a furious hurry. These thrillers enhanced and romanticized Buntline's Western friends, providing the reader tales of dazzling and marvelous adventures, most of which never happened. Western characters began to show up on the eastern stages in deathless melodramas written especially for them. Wild Bill Hickok couldn't stand it. He broke out in a cold sweat and forgot his lines. But Buffalo Bill Cody found a place for himself, appearing on the stage in Chicago, New York, Cincinnati, Boston, and Philadelphia, as well as smaller cities. Venturing into show business on his own, Cody gave the first performance of his Wild West show in Omaha, Nebraska on May 17, 1883. The show was an immediate success. Buffalo Bill's Wild West show was to run nearly 20 vigorous years, touring North America and Europe. To quote the program of the March 14, 1903 London performance, the show was an exhibition to educate the spectator in the picturesque life on the Western American plains in the days just past. Cody brought to the show a great talent for showmanship and great performers. Annie Oakley, Johnny Baker, Sitting Bull, and crowd-pleasing acts such as the Deadwood Stagecoach. A real buffalo hunt with a few tame buffalo. Indian chiefs and Indians. Cavalry units from the world's armies, such as the Cossacks seen in the Grand Review.